Hey guys, it's Allie. I want to first and foremost thank every single person who commented or reached out to me after I made my last video. And I was struggling. I've been struggling a little bit this past week with my loneliness, but I'm getting better. And I'm very, very, very thankful that even though I am extremely new into this community, that I am being welcomed, and I'm excited for, what the next few years will bring once I, insert myself a little more, and once I actually do join the Losers Binge and cross the other side with you guys. And I wanted to make this quick video before I went out and did my nightly walk. So excuse the workout attire. I wanted to share with you guys my journal that I made. I have been really big into journaling for quite some time now. I do have anxiety, and I also have dermatillomania, which makes me pick at my face when I get stressed or anxious. So that is why I have all these lovely sores and scars, but it's getting better. But I in May went to Serbia, and a friend of mine while in Serbia bought me this beautiful journal. So it says hopes and dreams, and it's actually like I don't know, it's stitched. I don't know if that's like the correct term, but it actually has stitching, like it has a texture that you can feel. I'm sorry, there's crazy crows outside my window, and it's way too humid for my window not to be open. Okay, so this is the journal, this is the back. Super cute. I love it so much. When she bought it for me, I was going to use it as like a thankfulness journal. So the first thing I wrote in it was on May 17th of 2016, and it was just saying I'm thankful that I am able to be where I am, and that I'm thankful of being able to have the surgery, and I'm thankful for the people that I'm currently surrounded by and all of that. After that, on May 17th, I put it away and did not write in it again. So what I decided to do is make it into my weight loss tracking journal. So what I did, I made this, sorry, my handwriting is absolutely horrible, but I made this so it has all of my months, and what I weigh on those months, and if I lost or gained and how much. And then after a year, I have total loss from highest weight and total loss from surgery weight. My highest known weight is 271 pounds, or 122.9 kilos. In my very first video, I totally messed up pounds and kilos. And I'm sorry, I think I said like 100 something kilos was 100 something pounds, and that is not true. So highest weight, known weight, I'm assuming I was a lot heavier than that at one point, was 271 pounds, or 122.9 kilos. What I consider my starting weight is the weight that I was at my first doctor's appointment, which was 264.5 pounds, or 120 kilos even. That is what I weighed at my first doctor's appointment in May. Yes, in May or April. I don't know. April or May. I obviously don't know what I will weigh yet at surgery. The last time I weighed 109 kilos, which I should have looked up what that is in pounds, but I think, don't put money on this, but I think that's 241 pounds. So that means from my highest weight, which my highest weight was in March of this year, and now it is June. So from my highest weight till now, I've lost 30 pounds. And I am currently on a diet, and I have been walking, but I haven't been doing much exercise other than that. And then after my monthly, I wrote out sections for each week up to 52 weeks. So this is an example right there. So I have the week number at the top of the page, and then I have the date, what my weight is, and then I have a section to write my successes, a section to write my struggles, a section to write my non-scale victories, and a section for the goals for next week, the next week after whatever week I'm on. And I did that up to 52 weeks, so up to a year. I have plenty more spaces. See, this is 52 weeks, but I have this much more left in my journal. So I could do as many years as I want. I mean, I don't know. I think this specific hopes and dreams journal will only last for a year. I might actually journal in the rest of the pages, because journaling is really good for me. And I gotten off of it. I brought my first journal that I made this year with me, but I haven't written in it since I got here. So I need to really work on that. Something I also wrote in the journal was my weigh-in rules. So I have rules for my monthly and my weekly weigh-ins. So the first one is only get on the scale for the monthly and weekly weigh-ins. I am so bad at jumping on the scale every time I have to pee. Or if I just pass the bathroom and think, that would be a good idea to jump on the scale and see if I lost 0.01 kilo today. I don't know why I do that, but I do. The second one is the monthly weight should be taken on the same day of the month as surgery. So that's simple. Monthly, if I got it on July 15th, the 15th of every month, I will have my monthly weight. A picture in undies should be taken at every monthly weigh-in. So say again the 15th, I weigh in, I note my weight, and I take my pictures, front, back, and both sides. Weekly weight should be taken on the same day of the week as surgery. Also pretty simple. If I get it done on a Friday, my weekly weigh-ins are on Fridays. It is possible to weigh twice in 1 week due to having to weigh for both the monthly and the weekly weigh-in. So again, if I get it on the 15th and the 15th falls on a Wednesday, I will weigh for the monthly on the 15th and the weekly still on Friday. The scale may differ differ even within the same week, but never at no time should a weigh-in be changed. That means if my monthly falls on Wednesday, let's say, and I weigh 198 pounds, but on Friday I magically weigh 195 pounds, that doesn't change my monthly weight. My monthly weight will still be 198. Just an example. I'm going to try to weigh in the mornings pre-breakfast with the same or similar clothing for both my monthly and my weekly weigh-ins. And then the last one, it says, be happy no matter what the scale says, you're going in the right direction. Which I have personally wrote that on many people's videos recently. A lot of people get discouraged, and I know I will be one of those people that get discouraged once my weight starts slowing down, or if I have a bad week, because bad weeks happen, stalls happen, gains happen even. Not saying I wish that on myself or anyone else, but it happens. And I just need to remind myself in the future self, look at me, you're going in the right direction, you're doing the right things, you're doing this for your health, you're doing it for you. Be happy. Don't be upset. So, those are my weigh-in rules, and I also wrote a few goals. I only wrote 10, but even when I'm watching other people's videos, there's so many videos now that are, well, not so many. There's a few videos now of the 10 things I won't miss about being fat. Like, I love those videos so much because they are so accurate. It's ridiculous. So I get more goals from those videos, or more ideas for goals from those videos, and I haven't wrote them down yet. But I just have my basic 10 for now, and I will definitely add more as I go along. I'll probably have thousands of goals, and I would really like to physically mark them off a list so that I will eventually put them in this journal. So the first goal I have is to be under 100 kilo. Like I said, I currently weigh 109 kilo. So I don't know what I will weigh when my surgery date comes. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Can you? I don't know, I'll have to listen to this again. But there's a lot of construction. There's a lot of construction in Istanbul right now. And like I said, it's like I'm sweating just sitting in my room because it's so humid. It's ridiculous how humid it is here. And I had to turn my fan off for this video because then you would just hear that. Anyway, so I'm sorry if you can hear the construction, but I'm not closing my window because it's hot. Moving on. So, first goal is to be under 100 kilo. The second goal is to weigh less than my lowest weight in high school. In high school, when I was about 16, I went on like the 1,000th diet that I have ever been on in my life, because I started dieting when I was like 8. So 8 years down the road, another diet, but this time I actually learned that I needed to work out at 16 years old. And so that's what I did, and I actually was doing really well. And the lowest I got during that diet when I was, diet, exercise, lifestyle change thing, was 215 pounds. And I was still overweight. I've always been overweight. I was probably squeezing into a size 16, because those were the days that I liked to squeeze into things. But I was squeezing into a size 16, and I was happy at that weight, and I think I was mainly happy because I was losing weight, but shit happened, and my life at that time went on a huge downward spiral, and I gained so much weight, and it was horrible. So my second goal is to get at least at or below the 215 pounds that I was when I was 16. The second one is just to be under 200 pounds. I know these are all number goals, but still, I don't know the last time I was under 200 pounds, and that would be awesome. The fourth one is way less than I did in 5th grade. Now, 5th grade, I weighed 198 pounds, and I only know this because of Health Day, which is the worst day ever for a big person in school, and they made us weigh in front of everyone, and everyone found out that I was over 100 pounds heavier than everyone else in the class. So it would be nice, like a tip of the hat for my 5th grade self, like, hey girl, it gets better. You weigh less years and years afterwards, and your feet taller, so don't worry, it gets better. The 5th one is wear the same size as the smallest size I remember ever being. The smallest size I ever remember being, of course, as a child I was smaller, but, like as a toddler. But the smallest size I ever remember being was a size 10, so US size 10, and that's not junior 10, that's like woman's 10. So I would like to be at or below a 10. I think just being at a 10 would be great. So, whatever. The number 6, I don't know if I'll ever reach this goal because I don't know my body at a healthy weight. I've never been at a healthy weight. I carry most of my weight in my tummy. So I don't know what my body will physically look like once I get the extra 100 pounds off. But number 6, if I can do it, I can. It is wear a size that's a single digit. Again, I don't know if my body is capable of doing that, but it would be awesome. 7 is to be able to jog for a decent amount of time. I currently walk for an hour I try every day, but I'm not going to lie to YouTube and say that I do it religiously every day. And I know it won't take an hour if I jog, but I would really like to be able to jog that entire, route, or at least half the way. So I think a decent amount would be my 4 kilometers that I walk every day. 8 is never miss a workout for 3 months straight. And I mean to be actually diligent and wanting and willing to, bust my ass for 3 months straight. I don't have to work out 20 hours a week, but I would like to work out for at least an hour, say 5 times a week for 3 months straight. That's a goal. Number 9 is wear a bikini. Even as a child, I've never worn a bikini. Ever. But there's more. It says wear a bikini outside where people can see you. Because, technically, last summer I did try on fatkinis to see if they were working for me. And they definitely weren't. So, I don't want to say wear a bikini because I guess technically I've worn a bikini. But outside. At a pool. At a party. Whatever. And then 10 is to be at a healthy weight for your height for the very first time in your life. Very first time. I'm going to make a picture video eventually, probably after I've lost some weight, of all of my, because I'm currently taking monthly photos now, and I will continue to take monthly photos post-op, but I also have photos from my childhood, because a lot of people, when I tell them that I've never been thin, or I've never been healthy, they just assume that I was still a decently sized child and just decided to gain weight at 10, 11, 12, 16, 20, they never think that at, not even 2 years old, a year old, you were kind of chunky. And then in kindergarten, you were pretty big. And then, every single grade after that in school, you were pretty big. No one thinks that. I don't know why. But I promise you, when I tell you that I have never been healthy, I've never been healthy. So, that, again, is my journal. I love it so much, and I'm so excited to fill the pages. And this will also help me with, I don't know if I'll do monthly videos or weekly videos. I'll probably do weekly videos because I like having feedback. So far, I have 2 videos out. Well, this is the 3rd. And I like hearing what you guys have to say. And I do really, really want to be as involved in this community as possible because I don't have a weight loss community here. And they don't have any post-op anything here in Turkey. They don't have psych evals. They don't really have, they have a pre-op diet, but it's just like a diet. They say it would be nice if you lost 5 kilos, or it would be nice if you lost 10 kilos. I lost 10 kilos since my starting weight so far, and I'm hoping to lose more by the time I actually have surgery. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, post-op, I don't know if I'm going to make weekly or monthly videos. I'll probably make weekly videos, and it will be super easy for me to do because I'll have all of my everything in my journal. And it would be nice after a year to look back at all my successes and all my struggles and all my non-scale victories every week. And if I am having a tough week on week 11, I can go back to week 7 and say, hey, look, you know, I had XYZ goal and I have done well and I've completed those goals, so you need to shut up and be happy. But okay guys, thank you so much again, and I'm sorry that my last videos were kind of shitty, and I'm sorry that I look so gross in my videos. It is so humid here. I have just decided to absolutely just ban makeup because this is just pure grossness, and if I had makeup on it would be like disgusting. Okay, well, thank you so much again, and thanks for everyone who had super nice things to say. And I plan on following so many of you and watching all of your videos and commenting on all of your videos because I love you guys so much already, and I just joined this community. So thanks again. Bye.